Hey guys, welcome back to World's Illuminator 11 on this Thursday. I hope you're having a great day and welcome if it is your first time checking out my channel. And if it is your first time checking out the channel, then please do hit the subscribe button. You are very welcome here and really excited to have you over on the channel. So earlier on when I went for my walk, I was just thinking about, this month of February, the fact that it's the month of love and we are focusing on, ourselves and on self-love. We're focusing on faith, having that faith that our dreams are coming true and being in this place of trust, leaving everything to divine timing, just surrendering and just, focus, putting all that focus on ourselves. And, it's Valentine's Day next weekend sometime. And it's just really good to take that time for ourselves. And, I've actually taken a couple of days off next week. I've taken Friday off and the following Monday off. I am not going anywhere. We are in full lockdown here in the UK, so nowhere to go. But and I work from home as well. But it's about not waking up and having that time and just having that time to myself. Doing things for me, things that I enjoy, going out in nature and just pampering myself. And the angels are saying this is the time for you to do that for yourself. Give yourself all that self-love. I won't be sitting at my desk. I will just be doing things that I love, doing my videos and just being in this place of doing things for me. And the angels are saying it's really important at this time to just take that time for yourself and do something that you feel good about, that makes you feel good about yourself. And with this whole thing as well about self-love, this whole month, I'm just going to talk about a few things as we go through the month. And today I was thinking about self-acceptance, and this is a really big one. And the angels are saying it's always important to get to that place of completely accepting yourself as you are. Remember, the thing that we are doing as we prepare for union with your divine masculine, as you prepare for your mission, it's all just about getting into this place of accepting yourself as you are. Because when you are in a place of self-acceptance, then you are loving yourself, just as you are. And I actually remember before, I never used to really accept myself as I am. I look back at it now and I see how I really used to dislike certain parts of myself. I didn't accept myself as I am. One thing I never really liked was the sound of my voice. And I mean, you wouldn't believe it now when I'm doing these videos, but it was only up until I started my spiritual journey at the beginning of last year. In fact, for most of last year, I really still didn't like the sound of my voice. It was only up until like September that, I sort of, where after I started healing myself, and it was only later on in September that I actually started working on the part that was sort of making me dislike my voice, and it was something to do with childhood. And and after that when I realized that, why have I been doing this? I didn't like the sound of my voice. I didn't like leaving my voice on voice messages for people. I didn't just like to listen to my voice, being played back at me. And so then I healed this, and little did I know that I would actually end up doing something that I enjoy, that I really love, that actually involves using my voice. And and it was after I sort of started healing that I really started getting all these nudges towards creating a YouTube channel. And to my surprise, this is something that I actually love. So it's just really important to get to that place of actually accepting yourself for who you are. And that means accepting yourself, including the shadow side, the things that you might think you're not really sort of are not really positive things. But the thing is, your shadow side, your ego side, it's something that you can't get rid of. It is all a part of you. It is a part of what makes you who you are. So it is about being in this place of integrating your ego, the things that you may not be, you may think, oh, this is not really a positive thing about myself, but it is about integrating all those things because they are part of what makes you who you are. So, but it is also about ensuring that, you know, your higher self is what's operating more than your ego. So, you know, it is like what I was saying yesterday about being in this place of actually sort of reflecting on the things that you're doing, or sort of observing yourself, the way you react and you respond, the way you respond to other people, the way you deal with other people, the way you deal with situations. So always being in this place of actually observing yourself, the way you're operating on a day-to-day basis. And when you see yourself sort of operating on more on your ego, then, you know, you notice it and you actually say to yourself, okay, I need to change this. I need to act different next time. I've learned my lesson. I will then, you know, do things a different way so that I operate more from my higher self. Then, you know, that's how you sort of know that, you know, these things I do, but they're more is sort of, you know, me operating more on my ego. So now I'm going to change it and move more towards operating from my higher self. So it's about continuing to do that, you know, and the more you continue to observe yourself and notice the things that you do, the more you will work on yourself and move more towards, you know, ensuring that you're operating more from your higher self. So, you know, it's, and self-acceptance is really important because it is, you know, getting, it makes you get to this place of loving yourself. Because if there are certain parts of yourself that you dislike, then there's no way that you can be fully in this place of, you know, loving yourself. So it is about really learning to get to this place of accepting yourself for who you are. You know, I mean, I never used to like making mistakes, and, you know, I used to really try to be this person that I was not. And it is only, you know, recently that I've really started being like, okay, you know, I make a mistake on the video, then yeah, you know, it is, that's what it is. And I laugh at myself and I carry on, because this is part of me. This is who I am. And I don't need to try and be perfect, because I'm not. And all I just have to do is be myself. And that's the most important thing, and accept myself as I am. So it is just really important. And you find that the more you do that, the more you just accept yourself for who you are, and, you know, laugh at yourself sometimes, then the more you actually feel happier within yourself. You know, you feel more joyful within yourself. You have more love for yourself, because you're not constantly fighting to try and be something else that you're not. And that used to drag me down a lot, you know, when you try so hard to be this person that you're really not, and then you don't really succeed, and then, you know, you sort of dislike yourself even more. So it is all just about accepting yourself just as you are, and carrying on, and just loving yourself, and then being in this place of being able to observe yourself and move forward, you know, and change things that you may not be happy with, so that you can move forward towards being, you know, in this place of truly accepting yourself as you are. So self-love is a really big part of, I mean, self-acceptance is a really big part of self-love, and this is the month of self-love, so I thought I would mention that on this day. And then I'm just going to do a few cards using the Angel Tarot, just to check and see what's going on with the Divine Masculines today. Wow, there we go. And thank you, angels. What is going on with the Divine Feminines on this day? Okay, so a couple of cards that have come out there. Wow. Right. And then I am also going to bring in the power of surrender cards, because, you know, we're talking about so sort of self-acceptance, and, you know, leaving certain things is all part of surrendering. So thank you, angels. Wow, that really jumped out. Thank you, angels. Any other message for everyone today from the power of surrender cards? Any other message? Thank you. Okay, one more. And then I'm also bringing in the Divine Feminine Transformation Affirmations, because this is all about the I am, you know, accepting yourself as you are. So thank you, angels. What messages coming through for everyone today? Wow, really jumped out as well. So a few cards that have come out there. So just to check and see quickly what's going on with the Divine Masculines on this day. So we've got a couple of cards that have come out. So the first card that came out is the King of Water for the Divine Masculines. And so what this is showing is that, your divine masculine is sort of in his emotion. He's got that love for his divine feminine. He is in his emotion. You can see that King of Water is sort of facing the other way with the arms crossed. So what this is showing is sort of a bit of defensiveness. So this may be showing that your divine masculine is not actually just coming towards you yet to let you know exactly how he feels, but he is in his emotion. He's got that love for you, his divine feminine, and he is working on himself so that he can be able to get to that point of not being so defensive, so he can move forward and tell his divine feminine exactly how he feels. So that's the first card that's come out for the divine masculine. And the next card that came out for the divine masculines as well is the Four of Air, which is about sort of rest and sort of taking some time to relax and rest. And this is the month of self-love. So this is what the divine masculines are doing as well, working on themselves and working on that self-love, relaxing, taking some time to themselves. So this is the card that's coming through. That's what they are working on at the moment. And then the next card that came out is the Strength card for the divine masculine. So they are working on themselves. They're taking some time out, resting, recuperating, gaining their strength, calling in Archangel Ariel on the card there. And it's about gaining that strength so that they can be able to move away from this place of being defensive and be able to have that strength and courage to move forward to their divine feminine, to let their divine feminine know how they feel. So here it says great inner strength. So they're working on having that strength to move forward to their divine feminine, the inner strength to move forward to their divine feminine. And it says here, release harsh judgments as well. So it's about them working on releasing the harsh judgments that they have towards themselves. Whatever is causing them to be a bit defensive, it's about releasing those harsh judgments so that they can be able to get into this place of coming forward to let their divine feminine know of all that love that they have for them, because they are in their emotion. They have the love for their divine feminine. So great cards coming through for the divine masculines there. And then for the divine feminines, the cards that came out for the divine feminines, there's the Lovers card. So divine feminine, you are in this place of having that love for your divine masculine. You want that union with your divine masculine. You are thinking of that love. It is the month of love. So, you would be thinking about love for your divine masculine. And you've got Archangel Raphael there sort of healing your heart and helping you to be in this place of forgiving anything that may have happened with your divine masculine. So your heart is being healed as you move forward towards your new beginnings. And that reunion with your divine masculine, those things are coming as your divine masculine releases that defensiveness so that they can be able to move forward towards you, their divine feminine. And the next card that came out for the divine feminines is the Eight of Water. And this is about, as you can see, it's like a mermaid or sort of moving away from this cup. So this is about you as a divine feminine moving away from the things that no longer serve you so that you can move forward towards your union and your reunion. So if it is a job or some other situation that you may be in, you may be in a relationship with somebody else that a karmic relationship. So it is about leaving those things behind so that you can be free to move forward towards your new beginnings with your divine masculine. So, and he says here, a desire to move on. So it might be something like a job that no longer serves you, a job that doesn't really, align with who you are now. So it's about leaving those things so that you can be free to move forward towards your mission with your divine masculine. And to move forward towards something that really sort of lights you up inside. So those are the cards that came out for the divine masculines and divine feminines. For the divine masculines and divine feminines. And then the cards, so I did pull out just cards in general for everyone watching, and from the Power of Surrender cards. And this card is the one that jumped out and jumping out of my hands as well, and it's the Surrender to Trust. Okay, and it says, trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So absolutely beautiful. This is about trust, divine feminine. If there's something that you need to walk away from, trust in yourself. In your heart what's important to you, and the things that you want to do, that will move you forward in your own life. And the angels are saying, trust in yourself, trust in the decision that you've made or that you want to make, and move forward, sort of without any fears about what other people are going to say or what they think. Who cares what people think anyway? It is all about what's in your heart. So trust in yourself and move forward towards your dreams, towards the things that really mean something to you. And the next card that came out is surrender frustration. So if there's anything that's frustrating you as a divine feminine right now, let go of that frustration. Just, be in this place of just being in this place of joy, and just following, trusting in the fact that the things that you're working on are the things that matter. Leave behind the things that are frustrating you and move forward towards the things that mean something to you. And it says frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup, so you may approach the situation more calmly. So if there's anything that is sort of causing you any frustration right now, any triggers coming up, take that deep breath. I talked about this in my video yesterday. Take some time to yourself and just be in this place of centering yourself and regrouping, and then be able to respond calmly rather than sort of get into this place of frustration, and just be in this place of love and operate from a place of love. And then the cards that came out, the first one that jumped out in this month of self-love, we're talking about self-acceptance, is I love myself. So divine feminine message from your higher self: be in this place of accepting yourself as you are, of loving yourself, and just remember always, I love myself, and do things to show yourself how much you love yourself, because you matter, and it is all about love, and this is the month of self-love. And the next card that came out, I am playful and I listen to my inner child. So absolutely beautiful. Connect with the child, the playful side of yourself, your inner child. As I was talking about, taking time for yourself right now. Do things for yourself. Do things that make you light up inside, and that you actually enjoy. And that is all about having some fun and doing things for yourself this month. And then the next card that came out is I am releasing what no longer serves me. So let go. There was the card that came out for the divine feminines about walking away and releasing the things that no longer serve you, so you can be free and be in this place of joy, of doing the things that you truly love, the things that bring you happiness in your life, and moving forward towards the things that truly matter to you. So this is your time, divine feminines, to release all that no longer serves you, so you can be free to move forward towards your union with your divine masculine, towards your new beginnings, and just be in this place of joy. So I really hope that helps, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Love, peace, positivity, and light.